Welcome back to Calculation Station where things add up. This is the Chapter 8 Test Review Part 2. So Jenny's buying a $185,000 house and we want the closing cost range. The range is between 2 to 7% of the purchase price. So I just rewrote that using a mathematical equation. And we got 0.02 times 185,000. So between 3,700 and here's a quick shortcut. I'm just going to go in there and change that to 7% and $12,950. Jose's been approved for $170,000, 15-year mortgage, 5.2%. So here's the formula. I equals principal times rate. Remember, rate is always a percent written as a decimal, divided by 12. So easy. So 170,000, parentheses, alpha y equals, get that fraction bar. We want our calculator to look exactly like our equation on our paper. And we're looking at $736.67. Make sure that you round this to the nearest penny. Miguel has been approved for $145,000, 30-year mortgage, 4.9, closing on June 21st. How much did he pay in prepaid interest? So we've got a formula looking at prepaid interest right here. So we've got our loan amount of $145,000 times the percent. Remember, the percent is always a percent written as a decimal. Take away the percent sign, move that decimal over twice to the right. Divide it by 365. I'm going to use my knuckles. January, February, March, April, May, June. June has 30 days. He's closing on the 21st. So I'm just going to do a plug and chug into my calculator. And we have alpha y equals 145 times 0.049 over 365 times, I'm just going to put in 9 days. And we are looking at $175.19 in prepaid interest. Number 10, Ashley's buying a house. We have mortgage, utilities, closing costs. We want to separate them into 6 expenses as either recurring or non-recurring. All right, so mortgage, that's going to be recurring. Utilities. Closing costs, that should be a one and done. Prepaid interest, that's a one-time thing. Your origination fee, that's something for your loan. That's a one-time thing. And insurance. When in doubt, if you haven't heard of it, more than likely it's not going to reoccur. Number 11, $1,200 a month for the mortgage, $800 in interest. I'm going to do interest first. So we have part whole, $800 divided by $1,200, and I get 67%. Now I could do the complement of 67%, and that's 33%. Or I could say 800 went to interest, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 400 goes to principal. And if you put that in your calculator, 400 divided by 1,200, you're going to get that 33% as well. So either way works. Last but not least, we have a percent increase. And it did give you the formula right here, which is difference over original. So remember, difference is going to be your big minus small oops, I misspelled small number over the first number. So we have the 6540 minus 4230 all over the very first number. The trick with this is that you do the top, hit enter before you divide it by the bottom. So please don't put the whole thing in there unless you start with the alpha y equals. And we're looking at, I would say 55%. Once again, thank you for joining Miss Letter's Calculation Station. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe.